Alright, finally we're going to talk a little bit about scientific notation. This should very much be review for anybody in an Algebra 2 course, so we'll go through it kind of pretty quick. Scientific notation just gives us a way to rewrite, we'll say, large and small numbers as powers of 10. Okay. Since we've all done this before, I'm just going to kind of talk you through these examples, and then we'll get into some actual products and quotients. When doing scientific notation, we begin by taking the decimal point, which in this problem is at the end of the problem on the far right, and we're going to move it between the 3 and the 9. What we want is to write a number that is bigger than 1 but smaller than 10. Okay, so 3.98 would fit that description. We multiply by a power of 10. The power of 10 corresponds to the number of decimal places that we moved. Okay, so I just count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times I moved, 8 places I moved, so times 10 to the 8th power. That's it. Okay, this one I'm going to move the decimal point there. So 4.3 times 10. Whenever you move the decimal point to the right, we want negative exponents. So I moved it 1, 2, 3, 4 times 10 to the negative 4th power. Now, working in scientific notation gives us ways, and let's just say, and combining the properties of exponents that we have gives us ways to do computations with these really big numbers or really small numbers, but do them very easily. This first example is a product, 7.8 times 2.8. I'm going to begin by multiplying those together. 7.8 times 2.8 is 21.84 times 10 to the, now since this is a product right here where these two parentheses touch, the 10, since they are the same base, the rule says when you're multiplying that we add their exponents. So 8 plus 11 is 19. So there we've multiplied those two numbers together. Now this is not in scientific notation, so I moved this decimal point one more place. So I'd write 2.184 times 10 to the 20th. Okay, the next example is a quotient. So if it's a quotient, I'm going to begin by dividing the coefficients. 1.7 divided by 3.4 is a half. And since we are dividing, the rule says that we're going to subtract these exponents. So 5 minus 9 is negative 4. Now this number is not between 1 and 10, so I'm going to move this decimal point one place to the right. So that's going to be 5.0 times 10 to the negative 5. Okay, and that's working with scientific notation and properties of exponents, kind of putting those two ideas together.